fucking them chips up, ain't you? Hey, welcome to Black Taboo. I'm Tricey Trice.
Harlem C in the building.
Yeah, so how was your weekend?
It was cool. It was pretty laid back. I didn't do too much of anything really. Just chilled in the house, just watched a little bit of TV, caught some movies. That was about it. I did some college football on Saturday, but
No NFL?
nah, hell no. I don't do no NFL. I'm on protest. I'm protesting. I'm kneeling, exactly.
Yeah.
Kneeling, black fist, black power. On Sundays, I don't do any football, no fantasy football, none of that. I make donations to charities that impact black and brown communities. So I'm making sure I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Okay.
And then usually I just kind of find a movie to watch or, go out
Well,
there.
I was out there. I was shaking a tail feather this weekend.
A word?
I really, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I saw you was at the tailgate.
I did my, my little videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw you
celebrating.
out
I really don't have no particular team. I'm sorry, but I like to
just have
enjoy the festivities of the tailgating. Yes, get on out there and stuff like that.
See everybody. No
but
doubt.
yeah, but
I saw you want some money too.
Yeah.
Where my half
I
at?
gave that to my daughter.
I need my
Nah,
half.
she was like, "Mommy, give me that money."
I
had to give it to my daughter now. You know what I'm
Give
saying?
me
She
my
come
money.
first. Not no
need
Harlem
my-
C trying to take my coins. No,
my
ma'am.
money. You always need some new sneakers or something.
Oh, y'all sneakers cost way too much.
I'm just saying.
Y'all sneakers be like $2+.
I'm
cost
just,
more.
Right. So that part is
but I ain't gonna
help
say
me.
nothing because our female shoes cost,
Yeah,
they're expensive.
little pretty penny.
But I want to get to our hot topics today.
All right, what we talking
You know what I'm
about
saying?
today?
We're gonna
What we
talk
talking
about the
about?
middle class.
All right.
Also we're gonna talk about the support in the black communities.
For black businesses.
And for black business, most
Absolutely.
definitely.
We gotta talk about
and
that.
are women looking to date men that have less than them?
We absolutely know that is
Well,
not
it all depends
gonna
too.
happen.
And also, we're gonna get to our juice box segment, which is gonna be real juicy today. So I can't wait to talk about that.
It's gonna be
So
a
we're
bunch of
gonna
shenanigans.
wrap it up and get to commercial. Stay tuned, Black Taboo.
We'll be right back.
Yes.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Hey Peach Fit family, make sure you follow us on Instagram,
Twitter,
Facebook,
YouTube,
and right here on CAU TV.
Peach Fit, where wellness lives.
All right, welcome back to Black Taboo. We're gonna talk about this middle class thing that's going on. They really trying to shrink it down, far as just have the rich and the poor. And me personally think that you need the middle class in order to make the rich or help the rich get richer. What you think about that, Harlem C?
I disagree. I think that the people who are helping the rich get richer are the poor. Because if you think about it, the people who benefit the most from the low wages that because think about it, the poor are doing all the work, they're doing the majority of the manual labor, and they're getting paid the lowest amount of wages. Those people aren't being paid by the middle class, those people are being paid by the rich corporations.
Yeah,
So-
but the middle class run them.
Hold up. Okay, so that's middle management. Middle management, you have to pay salary. You got to give them this facade that, oh, one day that you can be rich one day just like me because I'm giving you this good salary.
But who gonna run the company? The poor ain't doing
The
it.
funny thing about it is all those pieces are interchangeable. You could take them out. Think about it. Any middle manager can be moved.
Yeah, they can be moved, but with another middle class person.
Again, you still paying the same amount of money. Like that's chump change coming out their pocket.
The jump change is with the poor.
Right. The benefit to the poor, to paying the poor is generally in labor, especially in labor situations. If you think about it, they pay them money under the table. There's no taxes usually involved. You're usually not paying them. You're usually not paying them benefits. Or if you make it to the point where they're working, even think about it. Even if it's legit, what do they do to those little part-time people that work at McDonald's? Right? They tell them, hey, you can work here. You're gonna make like $10, $12 an hour. But if you don't work a certain amount of hours, you can't qualify for.
But let me
insurance.
tell you what's about to take place of the poor. Everything, computers, automated.
Oh,
Kiosks,
that's been
all of
going
that is
on.
about to take away the poor.
That's
so
been
all
going
you're
on.
going to have, yes, but you talking about labor, you're going to have robots,
Right.
robotics,
So then,
all
okay.
type of stuff. So our poor need to learn far as robotics,
Hold on.
computers and everything in order to operate all of what the middle class is going to be directing to help the rich get
Hold on.
richer.
Who are the middle class managing? If it's all robotics, if it's all
Oh,
robotics.
they're gonna have to be up on their skills too now.
Exactly.
I mean, they're gonna have to get there. They most definitely.
So the new middle class will be laborers to help fix.
And
the
they're gonna be
robotics
the
part.
poor.
And
The
they
middle
will
is
be
gonna
the
turn
new
the poor. They will be the new
Exactly.
poor.
They will be the new
And
poor.
that's how I
We
guess you
went
wipe it out.
Right. We went to Europe this summer. Right. We were in France, I believe. We were in the train station. Right. Went to McDonald's. We go to the McDonald's. There's only 3 people working at the
They
McDonald's.
done shrunk, right?
Right on the side, there's 5 touchscreen kiosks.
Yes.
That you could have either A, called in your order, or B, walk up on it and touch it. There was not one person at the front taking your money. The only person there was a manager to make sure everything was kind of running smoothly, and the 2 people in the back prepping and cooking and putting the food together.
But look, wait till you get to that face recognition stuff.
Oh,
It's gonna be
that's
it's
a
gonna
whole-
be a
that'd
done
be a
deal.
done deal, like
Oh, the
this.
face recognition there. I mean, if you ain't got no money in the bank and you poor, you
It's a
ain't
wrap.
gonna be
You
able to
won't
buy
have the ability to do
nothing.
anything.
So far as like you trying to get to the middle class or get to the richer to getting rich, because you know it's only 1%ers.
Exactly.
That's up there at the top.
And they're running and making
And they
the
run,
decisions
yes,
for everybody.
they are for everyone.
But then also another thing that comes into play with the elimination of the poor class is gentrification. Look at what they're doing, especially here in Atlanta. You take the Beltline project about to come through the West End. You raising property values on places that people.
Well, I ain't gonna say too much for that because
I know you
I'm
live
a
over
part of
there.
that.
You
But
live
we're
over
gonna
there.
wrap this up, Harlem
Okay.
C, and get
All
to
right.
the next thing.
All right.
And you know, it's it could be a good thing if you invest.
Yeah, if you got your money right, and
But
you know what you're doing.
I want y'all to stay tuned. Black Taboo, we'll be back.
See you next.
Yes.
I understand. I know it's not your typical resume.
Okay, well,
But candidate. But I've been working double shifts just to pay for books. I've been raising my 2 little brothers. I'm determined, driven, motivated. Isn't that what you're looking for?
Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org.
Hey guys, with the new year comes fresh content from us here at Peach Fit. We promise you don't want to miss out. Be sure to tune in CAU TV for all new episodes of Peach Fit, where wellness lives.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to Black Taboo. But to kind of finish up on what we were just talking about a minute ago, I really do feel that, like you said, we need to start getting the poor out of the poor class, at least into the middle class, which will prepare them for being able to work in the new economy.
The
once it
new
gets
economy,
going.
yeah.
Exactly.
Most
That's-
definitely.
You gotta get ready for that.
And you know, another thing to get them prepared is also to start investing in our communities too.
Absolutely.
You know, because
Absolutely.
we let other people come in
Right.
and
Like, why
invest
do we-
in our communities.
Like, why do we do that? We let other people.
It's
come-
resources.
we let-
It's
that's
straight.
true.
It's resources.
That's true.
Yeah,
but
we don't have it.
I think we can do certain things. Like, why don't we ever pool our neighborhood could be in shambles, right?
Yeah.
It could be boarded up houses. It could be like crack house everywhere. Like landscaping on properties is all messed up. But we never put our money,
I think we're scared to invest in our own communities. On that note,
Okay.
you know, where others like Asian communities, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go over to their countries, they are somewhat living in the same situation.
Absolutely.
Like it's actually luxury when they come to the
here.
States.
That's why
and
everybody
they
comes
looking at
here.
our projects is like, y'all
This
got a
is beautiful.
2-story.
Right,
Y'all got all
exactly.
this space. Y'all got 1,200 square feet where
Yeah, we
I'm
want
living
that.
in a 400 square feet. You
Exactly.
know, so they take advantage of the things that we don't.
Living in our worst conditions is living.
It's their best.
It's
It's their
for them.
best. Yeah, you go
But-
over to anywhere, China, all of
So why
that.
don't we again pool our monies together to create the opportunities?
It's
for us,
hard for us to work
for us
together.
for us to
Because
capitalize
everybody
on
want to
it.
be a boss.
Right, but
so it's
still-
hard.
but right, so then we can't get mad when Whole Foods and Sprouts and all these other.
Oh, we getting the
all
Whole
these-
Food and Sprouts. It ain't us in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
You better
All the
believe that.
Right, all the
Yeah.
gentrifying companies are
Yeah.
coming into your neighborhood, setting up shop, getting, raising your property value. You attracting a new crowd of people to move into where you live.
But if you already in, don't move out because you're going to get your coins
Right, but all they
when it's
gonna
time
do-
to sell.
All they're going to do is just keep, we give you 10,000 cash. We give you 15,000
No, you hold
cash.
on. See,
you thinking 20,000
we have to
cash.
think big.
Exactly.
And
We
that's
don't
the
have-
problem.
We don't
We
have
have to
the
think
force,
big.
We don't have that foresight, that forward thinking to say, you know what? If they offering me 15, imagine what it's really worth. Imagine what
Hundreds
it's
of
really,
thousands of dollars.
Exactly. And they
All
do
you
it-
have to do is
they-
sit and be patient.
Exactly, and they do it with like the home. They do it with land. They do it with like if you own a building or a building was like passed down to you, like you've aired it. Like the funny thing about it, they'll just come to you and just offer you a certain amount of cash, and then that'll be
You
the end
already
of it.
know it's undervalued. You already know that the appraised value, if somebody come to you the first time and say, I'm gonna offer you $50,000 on your home, you have to understand if you sit there and you wait it out, or if you get your own appraisal, spend your own coins and
Yep.
find out what the property value is, because it's about the land anyway.
Absolutely.
You know, you gotta find out what's going on in your community.
Absolutely.
You know, and you gotta understand anyway where most of the communities that they're doing this is the best land ever. It's close to the city.
Right.
It's accessible.
It's in the city.
It's in the city.
All they do.
So,
and you know another thing,
you know,
how they move it too? Like they'll try to say, okay, we want to expand out these rail and bus systems. The counties outside, which are suburban, are like, no, we don't want that there. So what does that do? That makes them hungrier for the stuff that's in the
they
city.
want to come in
And
the
now-
city.
Right, and now
That's
they
what they
want to
do.
come and buy it all. But then, we don't set ourselves up because we don't set up our businesses in the communities so that when they have to come by and they gentrify, we don't have anything there. We don't have our restaurants aren't there. Our grocery stores aren't there. Our stuff is not there.
So how do we fix this situation?
We pool our resources together and we buy those abandoned properties. Listen, even to the extent, let's say you decide you don't really want to do much with it. If you go out there and you just buy it, you make sure the grass keeps cut on it, the windows are fine, just everybody own a piece into it. Because think about it, if me and you buy a building together, it's not just you caring about it, I care about it. So you got two hands on it. Or if we got a third person, or if we got a fourth person, you got four people equally invested into something.
But let me give you a project, Harlem. See,
All right.
find you 5 people to do something that you want to do, your vision, and something that you know that's going to help grow your community. I'm going to give you a project on that and see if you can get that accomplished.
But you know what the odd thing is? You can find 5 people going to work at Coca-Cola, living up the Coca-Cola CEO's dream.
Yeah, because they're
and-
getting a
and-
paycheck.
Exactly.
They're
but
getting a
that's-
paycheck.
right,
but if you ain't going to give them a paycheck, they might not follow.
But
I'm going to tell you that. They're not going to follow.
But that's the thing about it. You can give them a paycheck. You can underpay them, and people live under the security of having a job working for someone else. Like that Literally,
I want to
it's
see
ul-
you do
it's
it.
ultimate. It's
That's
ultimate.
that's what I want to see you do, Harlem C. I want to see you do it. I want to
I'm
see.
saying it's the ultimate security blanket for everybody. And you know what they put it on? Oh, you can get some insurance. We give you some 401k. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and wrap this up,
All right,
and
we'll
we're going
head
to
out
get back
the-
to you.
all right,
Yeah.
Next commercial.
We are.
Pay some bills.
Hey, write a check.
Exactly.
Stroke a check, okay? All right. See you later. Not later. Stay tuned.
This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Remember that to love America is to love all Americans. Because love has no labels.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Black Taboo. Listen, this has been on my mind for a while, and I gotta ask you this question. This has been in my spirit. Why is it women don't like dating a man who has less than them?
That is a question because y'all date any daggone body.
That's right. Like, if we like you, we just like you. It doesn't
I know,
matter.
but we're not back in the kindergarten days where you check the box and be like, I like you, yes or no.
Why are we not there?
Because we can't be there.
Why
Because
can't we
we're
be there?
grown now and we have
So what?
responsibilities and stuff and kids and ex-husbands and y'all have, I mean, if you've been married before, y'all got alimony.
And some child support in there too,
Yeah, and child
right?
support
Is
and
that
all
what
of
it
that.
is?
So that's the reason why
But-
you just have to have it together.
That doesn't matter. That still doesn't matter. Because think about it, at the end of the day, women of date, you'll be having this dude, he got the luxury car, he got the fancy crib, he got all this, whatever, right? And then who's the dude on the side? The nigga from the street, cat in the hood.
No, that means his package is right.
Oh,
That's
see?
what that means.
So that's really what's the important thing.
He's just the service man.
Oh, see,
But
so
see,
basically-
he's just
so
the
basically what you-
service
right,
man.
so basically what you're
He's
saying,
just the service
so basically
man.
what
That's
you're saying
it.
is all the other stuff is really the superficial part.
Because sometimes you
and
can't get
whoever-
everything in one.
And whoever lay in the wood,
It's just the service
why
man.
you can't give the service man a chance?
Well, the service man don't have all the I don't know. He don't have everything that's coming
See?
together with him.
See?
He don't have the package.
See?
You know, and
See?
I'm not gonna say that he don't have the package. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say that because depending on if you got a guy that's open-minded, he has drive, you know, he's willing, you know, he's not stuck in his ways. You can work with that type of brother.
Work with him or control him?
Well,
Or-
not
or
control,
put him
work.
in the, or put him in the right direction.
Work with him. I mean, if you're not that type of woman that's stuck on yourself and, you know, bossy and stuff, and you know your role as a woman.
Okay.
If you know your role, that's real important.
Yeah.
Have to understand your role.
I hear what you're saying.
Okay. That means that you're not going to come across real aggressive. You're not
Yeah.
going to come across bossy.
Yeah.
You're not going to be controlling.
Right.
You're going to say, hey, babe, look, you know, I got this idea. Let's put this together. You know what I'm saying? You cut grass. Let's do a lawn care.
I
You know
totally
what I'm
agree
saying?
with you.
Let's do this. I got a little bit. You know what you got. You know, let's put it together.
And make it
I
happen.
can put the plan together and
Right.
let's do this. But if you one of them brothers, you know,
The man
hey,
holding me
the
down,
man holding me
keeping me
down.
down, I
I don't
can't
know
get
what I'm gonna
ahead.
do. I
Ain't
can't get
nobody gonna
ahead.
do that.
Nah, X ain't gone.
And see, that's the funny thing about it. Men, when we go into a situation, like, we don't look at any of that. Like, all we see is you. Who are you? What do you look like? What do you
See, that's
what-
the outside.
Ex-
That's the silhouette. That's the image. But at the
Exactly.
end, who is that person on the inside? You're gonna, you know,
But
take a
when-
little time.
But see, that's the thing about it. We looking at things on the outside, but we're not looking to see who the people are on the inside.
Because you need to slow it down.
Hold on, women, the exact same thing. Y'all are looking at the materialistic things, the money in the account, the house, the car, the jewels. You know, the things that are flashy on the outside, and you guys aren't looking to see who the person is on the inside either.
No, you gotta slow it down. Either way, You know,
Yeah, I
either
think-
way,
right,
both
it-
sides.
it's
You
got-
have to
right, it's
slow it
got-
down. You have to slow it down.
You're right.
Because
It-
all of that going in, I'm going to take you out to eat and you coming back to my house, woo, 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 this. No. You have to slow it down. See, y'all be trying to hit too fast.
What do you mean?
Nah, y'all be trying
What
to
do
get
you mean?
in and
Too
hit it.
fast?
Ooh.
Too fast?
That booty
Right,
looking
y'all-
all
y'all be
juicy.
right, y'all be wanting it too.
Let me tell you, this guy told me, he said, no swap, no swindle. I was like, oh, your daddy must have been a pimp. I said, your daddy had to be a pimp.
Yeah.
Where you get that no swap, no swindle?
Yeah.
So basically, if we do what we do, I ain't swindled
swindled
you out of
right,
nothing.
exactly.
You got yours and
And
I got
mine.
mine.
Everything is
but,
good.
you
Yeah.
know, at the end, that's the reason why you have to slow it down.
It's
You got to slow it down. It's like an application.
Yeah,
Who are
it's-
you?
right, it's-
we
it's-
got to find
it's
out
business.
who. Yeah,
Right,
it's
exactly.
business.
It's
But
business.
folks don't take
take
it
it
as
that way. Yeah,
business.
exactly.
You know, it's the chemistry. Oh, I'm attracted to you. Ooh, Harlem C look good.
Right. Y'all
Yum,
more
and all of
concerned,
that.
damn, like-
and then you looking at her like, that
She look good, that ass is fat. Them titties
Like,
sitting
sitting
nice.
up. Her
Exactly.
panties and bra matching.
Right, exactly. And it ain't just black all the time. She got some variety and some different colors going on. So it's like definitely, it's like we're both looking at things that are very surface level, but we never really wait to kind of peel it back.
No.
Before we start getting
don't peel
into
that
a
banana.
person.
We don't peel it
Exactly.
back.
We don't peel
Or a
back
chick
the
want to
onions.
peel the banana
Right,
back
we
right
gonna-
away. You better run for that one.
Exactly.
If she trying to peel it back
we
the
trying
first
to peel
night.
back everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but you
saying?
gotta
We're trying to
slow it
figure out, like,
down.
who the person is.
You
and
gotta
who they on
slow
the
it down,
inside.
and that's the way you will
Exactly.
understand if a woman is willing to say not work with you,
Right.
but to say, all right, like I said, you know, you cutting grass, let's get this lawn care together, because otherwise we go back to the same situation of other people is coming in our community and doing
taking everything,
stuff.
and then-
So here it is, you're a brother, you have skills.
Go ahead and make them work.
And go ahead and make it work.
And we have to do a better job of being that way as well.
Yeah, we have to. It's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
I just say, just keep.
Look at everything.
Look at the inside.
Look beyond.
I'm
the
gonna tell
surface.
you, this
That's all.
lady told me.
Hold
She
on.
said, "Seek the heart."
Exactly.
And if you seek the heart,
everything else.
everything else will follow,
I got
and
you
you
on
will
that one.
find out who that person is without
without anything.
all that
else.
other extra stuff, you know.
Good talk.
So
Must-
all that
it's
extra
all
stuff,
love,
like
exactly.
look, I'm up here looking at the legs and secret, like
Whatever.
Look, you
yo.
gotta go past
Yo,
all of that.
We'll be right back. We gotta go cut back to another one, pay another bill. We'll see y'all in a minute.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Jermaine Harris. Just taking a quick break from the workouts to let you know all the things we have planned for you right here on Peach Fit. We have all new guests, new workout routines, new fitness tips, and we may even go on a few field trips. So you don't want to miss it. Right here on Peach Fit, where wellness lives on CAU TV.
Hi, I'm Peter, and there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends. Come on in, help yourself to anything. That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ate than never. To learn more, visit savethefood.com.
Yes. Guess what? My favorite segment, the juice box.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Yes, you already know what time it is. Do you want to know what it is about today?
Unfortunately,
The juice
yes.
box is always
Unfortunately.
juicy.
Unfortunately,
Ladies, it's a question for you, and men, it's a question for you
unfortunately,
too.
we have to go through this.
Yes, we do. And you always know it's juicy,
All right, I got you. All right, what we gonna
but you
do?
ain't ready for it.
I am always ready.
You
for
ain't
it.
ready.
It is. I'm gonna
But
be ready.
you know, it is a question, and I need you to answer it.
I'm gonna always answer it, no
All
matter
right.
what.
You know, it's about when it's time to get intimate, when it's time to see the silhouette,
Okay.
to see what's going on down there. You know.
Okay.
So the question of the day,
Uh
the juice box,
huh.
is: do you prefer your women or your lady? I hope you got just one.
You never know.
Well, you know, Hopefully they all looking the same down there.
all right.
But it's about the private area.
Okay.
You know, do you want it to be Brazilian, completely clean? A landing strip, which I call the mohawk, the Mr. T. You don't want it to be too long. A trim Mr. T, or Amazon, the bush.
All right. I definitely do not want the bush down there. That
don't
is
want the
totally
Amazon.
ridiculous. I don't understand why women, and you know one thing I don't understand, women always be like, well, you know, if I'm not doing nothing with no man, or I ain't got no man at that point in time, I just be like, you need to trim that thing down.
That thing
whether
is
you got a man or
sweaty.
not. Exactly. Because what if you find somebody? Like, what if you get with a dude?
They gotta go straight to the Brazilian place to get done.
What if one of your
and then they're gonna be raw for the first night.
What if one of your old dudes come back? Man, forget that. Keep that joint trimmed down. Keep the mohawk is fine. Brazilian is amazing. Like,
See, you hear that?
The Brazilian.
'Cause let me tell you.
If you want your man to pay attention to everything down there and not come back up and let your thighs cover his ears, literally, a Brazilian is for you. If that's what you want. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, wow. I had one young lady she was telling me that her man feels like if he see a Brazilian, he feel like he is looking at a little girl. And I was like, oh, it ain't going to happen on this grown body.
First of all,
it's a whole grown woman.
I never understood that concept because, listen.
Why are you looking at a little girl?
Why would you think about a little girl if you didn't see no hair? Man, listen, don't, that's BS. Throw it back to you. What do you prefer? Do you prefer a man to trim it down a little bit?
Just a little manscape. You know, just trim it down.
Right.
I don't want no Afro bush packed down. You know, because I've seen that before. I be like, nigga, where? I don't see no skin. It was like, you know, like you push your, you know, the little pitchfork and it was packed down. And then it was all over the place.
Exactly.
You don't want nothing else from me if that's the case. But no, trim it down.
Right.
You know, have it need. I mean, it could be all gone, to be honest. I'm not against that either.
Okay.
You know, you can have no hair or have it slightly trimmed.
Right.
And two, I don't want them armpits look like it's a deodorant trap either. So I need you to trim that down too. You know, no deodorant traps.
Okay.
Where the deodorant just sitting on top and it ain't even touching the skin. And you looking like it's all crumbled up,
on the side.
looking like cottage cheese.
Exactly.
Yeah, like nigga, you just put some hair on some deodorant on the hair. I can't even get it out. But yeah, it's just too much. I hate the scenery, especially if they want to put on a little white beater.
So definitely keeping it trimmed down at least should be the bare minimum. Because
it keeps away the sweat, it keeps away the odor, it keeps away all of that. That's just like changing your underwear, your drawers every day.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to keep that groomed. You know,
like,
and it's about grooming. If you shave this, you shave that.
And you know what else is another thing? Like, they don't teach people that. They never tell women. Of course, they tell you about waxing your legs,
and
waxing your bush, as you get older. But as men, we don't get that conversation nowhere. Like, no man tells you about it. No woman says anything about it. You might have to watch like a porno to be like, hey, damn, like they ain't got no hair.
But see, this is where it goes in that. This is when you're in a relationship and y'all teach each other something.
Right.
And that's at the end. You learn something from your mate, you know, and that's all about being open.
Right.
If you see she's clean, you go home and you scape
Make sure
it up.
Absolutely.
You scape it up and get it together.
Right.
You're not going to be sitting up there all bushed up and she don't have no hair.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're going to be scratching her with all of that hair, to be honest.
That's true.
So, you know, it's a beautiful thing to be manscaped.
And
women, you hear that, to be womanscaped, Brazilian, clean. You hear that? Ain't no little girls.
Exactly.
I don't understand that concept. I mean, I'm looking at a little girl. But
anyway.
You heard it, Juice Box segment of today. It was juicy.
It was
I
nice.
hope you took note.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't
and
that bad.
It's a beautiful thing.
But thank y'all
Clean
for
up,
tuning in.
shave up.
Thank you for tuning in with us. We appreciate you guys showing through. Make sure you tune in with us next week. Come to Black Taboo. Check us out on CAU TV. You got a YouTube channel to check out for as well. And also follow us on our Instagram at Black Taboo 69. I'm Harlem C.
I'm Tricey Trice.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yes. Love you.
Thank you.